Welcome to episode number 2 of 4. Why did I set up the digital network? Now, before we get to that, just want to share with you that there is a phenomenal promotion going on. It is like nothing you've ever seen, and it literally cannot get better for you. You cannot be luckier. Go to www.thedigitalnetworktraining.io/traffic co-op to go ahead and check out that promotion. It's very limited time, and put simply, this is exactly what an internet millionaire would do only for his family and best of friends. And it's something that I'm doing for you to force money into your bank account. So go ahead and check that out right now. Let's go to the episode for today, why I set up the digital network. Welcome to episode number 2 of 4, why I set up the digital network. So what I want to do here is I want to share with you the core reason why I set it up, and oddly enough is nothing to do with helping you out, providing a service to you or anything like that. And that's because for the past 8 years, I've already been doing that. I've been selling information products very successfully, but in mid-2016, I ran across a big problem, and that's why I set up the digital network. It's to solve that problem. And so what that problem is, and I'm gonna get on the whiteboard to explain this to you in a moment, is that in business, there's 3 components. And so the first component is you've gotta have a product to sell. You've got to have something, a service, something to give to another person so that you can receive money. So that's the first part. So I nailed that down. Next, you've got to have a marketing system in place that's designed to get as many prospects as possible and turn them into buyers so that they purchase your product, so that they purchase your offer, so they purchase your service. I got that nailed down. Next, you've got to have traffic. You've got to get leads, you've got to put them in that system, and then that system is designed to make the money for you, to do all of the selling for you. So I've been doing that very well, and I've done it with paid traffic. So what I did was I actually just paid for the advertising, got leads into the system, and the system is basically comprised of emails, is comprised of different web pages and content and deadlines, etc. And then the person purchases at the end of it. And so every dollar that I was putting into advertising, I was making significantly more money at the end of it. And I was doing it in my sleep, while I'm resting, while I'm traveling, while I'm enjoying life. But it did take a lot of work for that initial setup. So what is the problem then? Well, middle of 2016, I had a problem that I thought wouldn't ever be a problem, which is too much money in the bank. And so here's what I mean by that. As you're scaling up and making more and more money every single week, every single month, what will happen is there will come a tipping point, a point in time where you're unable to spend everything that you generated back into traffic. And that's what happened to me middle of 2016. And the way that it happens is because of how every paid advertising platform works. They all work the same way, whether it's Facebook, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Google ads, whether it's Yahoo, Bing, email ads, you name it. The way that they work is that as soon as they notice that you're making profit, they're going to bump up the cost of the traffic for you. So let's say, for example, I'm bringing in, let's say I'm paying Facebook $5 for every lead that comes into the system. And that marketing system is helping me earn $60 per lead, right? I'm earning 12 times my money back. What do you think I'm going to do? You think I'm going to sit back, spend that money on foolish things, or do you think I'm going to pump that money back into traffic? Of course, I'm going to pay Facebook more money now. And so as that happens, if I do it aggressively or for a long period of time, and I'm always scaling up, the Facebook algorithm, and by algorithm what I mean is a set of instructions, They know that Rahman is making profit. He must be doing very well if he's scaling up like this. Let's charge him $7.50 per lead instead of $5 per lead. Do you see what's happening here? So now I'm spending $7.50 per lead. Am I happy with that? Yes, because my marketing system is helping me earn $60 per lead. And so I continue to scale up. Facebook says Rahman has had no change in how much he's scaling up. Let's now charge him $10 per lead, $15 per lead, $20 per lead. So what they do here is, it's like a game between me and Facebook. I'm going to scale up slowly so it doesn't alert them, and they're going to charge me a little bit more just to make sure I'm still making my profit, so I'm still spending money with them. And if you have to play that game with Facebook, and then you have to play that game with YouTube ads, and then you have to play that game with Google Display, and you have to play that game in every single traffic source that you're currently scaling up on, guess what? It stunts your growth. You can't scale up as much as you know you can because of the games that they're playing with you. And so I had that issue mid-2016. To solve that issue, I did what everybody else does, is I set up new ad accounts. So now instead of one ad account for Facebook, I've got 2 ad accounts for Facebook, 3 ad accounts for Facebook, 4 ad accounts for Facebook. But the problem with that is for each ad account, I've got to have a new bank account. I've got to set up a new business. I've got to log in with a new laptop. I've got to log in a new area just to make sure that there is 0 connection. Because if there is, they're going to ban that ad account, all 4 of them. And so now I'm playing that game. So I've got an apartment here. I'm traveling around the world, so traveling is no issues. I got a villa that in Phuket. I got this going on there. So I'm going to go to those locations. Excuse me. I'm going to log into these ad accounts. I'm going to spend more money. Like, I'm getting rich here. $60 earnings per lead, $5 to purchase a lead from Facebook. Any day of the week, I'll do that. That started getting troubling. And then I asked myself, am I really going to generate this extra money with all of this extra headache when I know I can't even spend this money even if I tried? I'm financially set already. Why would I struggle to do that? So my next goal was, and this is pre-digital network by the way, was I said to myself, I had someone purchase a course from me. It was $2,000. And he said to me, Rahman, why not just give me your campaign? You're going through this struggle, right? You've mentioned this to us already. Why not just give me the campaign? Give me a percentage commission. And that way, instead of just learning this stuff, instead of me having to hustle on it and make somebody else more money, why don't I make you more money? And so I said, okay, let's do it. And I told them the 13 softwares and tools that we have that we're currently using. I said, these are the tools you need, go purchase it. He said, all right. So he purchased it. He had the money for it. I said, this is the advert and here's the target. And I'm going to give you 40% commission. And so we agreed to that. He set it up and immediately he started generating money. He started getting great results and I was paying him out. And something odd happened, 2 odd things. First of all, this guy went through 0 of the training. I can see it in the membership back office. I can see who's going through what. This guy went through 0% of the training. That means that he learned nothing new, but he was generating lots more money. Number 2, I was looking forward to how much money he was making and how much I'm going to pay him for that week. And I didn't think that would happen. And I had so much joy paying him that I told all of my other customers for my course, I said, guys, relax. I'm going to hand you my exact campaign. Go crush it. Then I set up a team. I set up a team and I said, instead of people having to purchase all 13 of these softwares, which to him was costing between $2,000 and $3,000 each month, I said, I'm going to make a copy of it from inside the softwares that I've already purchased. I'll just spend more money on it and I will give them a copy of my campaign. So I start setting up a team. So I had a team in place. I said, hey, you know what? Create a copy of the campaign. And every person that we copied for started taking about 45 minutes per person to create the copy of my campaign for them. Then I had to set them up with the advertising, and then I had to pay them out all manually. And so that was great. That worked for a long time. It worked incredibly well. I was making so much more money. I had so much more joy. That was the most important part, because I was handing out money. I felt like I was doing something big for people. Every morning I would wake up, I would check my Excel file. How much has this person made? How much do I pay that person? How much do I pay this person? I had all their bank account details on the database. I would just log in, boom. Within minutes, I'm paying out. And every day I was paying out 10, 15, 20, 30, $40,000 each and every day, paying it out to all of my members. Then another problem came about. Pre-digital network again. That problem was that it was all manual work. 45 minutes set up per person, too many people purchasing, too many people getting into the program. I cannot handle this many people, so we had to pause the program from time to time. We had to be selective of who we take on. Great quality problem to have, but a problem nonetheless. Then came the payouts. Everybody's making way more money, and I have been sitting 5, 6, 7, 8 hours every single day paying out, just so I can fulfill my promise of a good cash flow. Once a week or more is the payouts, and I set up the payouts schedule and structure, but it was all manual work. So I faced that issue now. So how do I solve that issue? How do I create a copy of my campaign instantly for you? How do I pay out automatically and securely twice a week, regardless of volume? And how do I do that in a way that we never get shut down ever? See, if I processed all of those payments back then with PayPal or with Stripe, which is what we call a merchant account, I'd get shut down. That's way too much money coming in for merchant accounts to be comfortable with. Money from all over the world, money getting paid out to people from all over the world. It's an irregular account. I would get shut down there. When it comes to wire transfers, it's not as convenient having to do international wire transfers all of the time. So how do I fix all this issue? And then I created the digital network. The digital network solves all of the issues. Here's what it does. As soon as you created your free membership, instantly, if you have a look at your membership dashboard, when you log in, you've got a referral link. I did zero work to get you that referral link today. I did zero work to make sure you have your database and everything set up, to make sure your membership is set up, to make sure everything is coded to you. There was a heck of a lot of work before, but that's all been done now. So every free member now has a complete copy of my campaign instantly with zero work from my end. Same adverts that I'm using, I give you some free marketing material to use. And at the same time, for all-in members, I'm able to go ahead and give you the exact paid adverts that I'm using, and you can just go out there and crush it. And instead of 40% commission, like I did before for those friends, for those people, I'm giving 55% commission. I'm giving it 3 levels deep. As far as volume goes, Bitcoin can handle infinite volume. There's no issues. It's peer-to-peer, it's quick, it's easy, and it's almost free to deliver Bitcoin from one account to another. You don't have Bitcoin, no problem. Localbitcoins.com. It's as easy as doing a local transfer. So that solves the volume side. It also solves the payment issue side, where I would sit down and I have to go through a heck of a lot of paperwork and then say, I'm going to pay this person and this person and this person and this person, and spend like 10 hours a day paying out. Now it's reduced to instant payouts Monday and Thursday. My team do a security check to make sure that it is you and it is your Bitcoin wallet. And for me, it's just a click of a button. So payouts are handled. Campaign is given instantly without having to put in that 45 minutes of work, God forbid, hours of work before setting up on that person's softwares and tool. And then you don't even have to pay for those softwares and tools. And so this is why I set up the digital network, is for me to be able to scale an already successful business through you. So in essence, I'm leveraging you, you're leveraging me. And the way that you're leveraging me is you're going from here to way beyond where you expect it to ever be. And for me, I'm leveraging you by going just slightly above on the pay grade. I'm making slightly more money than I already am. But that's slightly 75,000 strong members, 80,000 strong members, 100,000 strong members, 250,000 strong members. That slightly that each person is making me more is going to be a big portion of money. As a matter of fact, I want the majority of the money that I earn to come through helping you, to come through the campaign I give you, to come through the earnings, that the smaller earnings that I generate by you being an all-in member. You see, if you're an all-in member, I lose money. You think I make money? $1,247? That's chump change. My suit cost more money than that. As an all-in member, I'm forced to give you 55% earnings, 55% commissions. If you're a free member and you're applying my marketing campaign, great. That puts more money into my pocket. Thank you. But I don't want to do that. I don't want people to regret not going all in, generating money that goes into my pocket that I can't even use for myself. So what you need to do then, get yourself all in, because we're partners now. It's $1,247. Heck, it's less than free. I'm paying you if you're in as an all-in member. What do I mean by that? Well, the softwares and tools that I use cost over $8,000 a month. If you were to get the base price for that, is between $2,000 and $3,000 a month. You don't have to purchase any of that. That's just to be able to upload my marketing campaign. I wouldn't give you the time of day to do that for you. A few hours? No way. 45 minutes I wouldn't even give you to upload it for you like I had to before, because your budget isn't at $10,000 for traffic. Your budget isn't at $15,000 for traffic. It might not even be at $5,000. I wouldn't even give you the time of day. And you would need $2,000 to $3,000 each month. So that's why I set it up, the digital network that's what it bypasses. And I'd be glad to have you on board. At the same time, I do have a special promotion for you. And what I'm going to do here is, at the end of this episode right now, is I'm just going to roll out what that special promotion is. So go ahead, check it out. Go to www.thedigitalnetworktraining.io/traffic co-op. Go check it out over there. You know, there's no need actually to share anything with you on the whiteboard. I've set it up here and told you plain as it gets. This is why I set up the digital network, so that we can use that platform to leverage an already successful business and we can scale up together. There's only so much money I can make on my own. With you, there'll be slightly more. And what I can do for you is get you from here to your wildest dreams. So let's go ahead and work together. There's a special promotion. Again, go and check out www.thedigitalnetworktraining.io/traffic co-op. Go check it out. I'm going to put the link in the description below. So go ahead and check it out. This is Rahman, founder and CEO of the Digital Network. I'll see you on that next episode. Hope you enjoyed watching that video. Now, in order to get maximum benefits from the digital network, you need to get yourself all in. In order to get all in, simply log into the members area, click the checkout button at the top, and then pay now with Bitcoin. The all-in package is only $1,247. It gives you access to all 3 of the products, the highest commission rates, so you end up making 40% direct, 10% level 2, and 5% level 3 on all 3 of the products, as well as the all-in package itself. The training alone is more than worth the amount, and at the same time I give you everything you need in order to get the best results possible. Put simply, that's where you need to be in order to get the maximum results. Now, another thing to note, if you log into the members area right now and there is a timer in the members area dashboard, get all in as fast as possible. Do not wait. And the reason is because when the timer ticks to 0, I'm actually going to buy you traffic. I'm going to spend my own money to buy you traffic. I'm going to distribute it among the all-in members. So that's an incredible bonus that's available only if the timer is there. If there is no timer, still get yourself all in. It's obviously more than worth it. You get the exact adverts I'm using, you get the exact marketing system, you get an incredibly high earning potential, incredible commission rates, and put simply, you'll have the same results as me plus 5% from day one. So get yourself all in. If you have any questions about the all-in package, you can always ask it in the comment section. I'm going to be answering it. I'm happy to answer. And that's it for now. Enjoy the next video that's going to be coming out. This is Rahman here, founder and CEO of the Digital Network, and I hope to see you inside the all-in only Facebook group.